Hello, today we will solve a question on velocity and acceleration. So, which of the question says that which of the following motions has largest magnitude of acceleration? Assume that all objects are moving in a straight line with constant acceleration. A bus moving with initial velocity 72 km per hour comes to rest in 2.5 seconds. So here we will see that we have to use the first equation of motion, which is v equals u plus at. Now we have to find the acceleration, and we are given the time. The final velocity is 0 seconds and the initial velocity is 72 kilometers per hour. So we can substitute all of the values and write it as v is 0 is equal to 72 kilometers per hour plus acceleration into time. So we are not given the acceleration and the time is 2.5 seconds. So a into 2.5. Now we will have to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second. So 72 kilometers per hour is equal to 72000 upon 3600 meters per second. So we can cancel this. So it is 5 meters per second. So we get 0 is equal to 5 plus a into 2.5. So this we have converted here. We have converted kilometers into meters and hours into seconds, and then we have cancelled it to get this will be 20, not 5. So 20 plus a multiplied by 2.5. So we can transpose 20 to the other side, and we will get minus 20 is equal to a multiplied by 2.5, or a is equal to minus 20 upon 2.5, and we can cancel this and we will get minus 8, or a retardation of minus 8 meters per second. So here we will write minus 8 meters per second. It is acceleration, so it will be meters per second square. And this is retardation because the bus is coming to rest. So here there is a minus sign. So here we get minus 8 meters per second square. Now the second question says that a rock during the second choice is a rock during its free fall near the earth's surface. We know that a rock during its free fall has an acceleration equal to g is equal to 9.8 meters per second square. So the acceleration here is 9.8 meters per second square. So we can cross this choice since b is greater than a. The C choice says that a car accelerates from rest to a velocity v is equal to 108 kilometers per hour in 4 seconds. So it is acceleration and from rest, so the initial velocity is 0 and the final velocity is 108 kilometers per hour, and the time is 4 seconds. So here also we will use the equation v equals u plus at, and then we will get the final velocity 108 kilometers per hour is equal to the initial velocity 0 plus acceleration multiplied by time. We have to find the acceleration, so we will write it as a multiplied by 4. Now we will convert 108 kilometers per hour into meter per second, and we get 108 multiplied by 1000 upon 3600 meters per second. So we can cancel this, and then by 12 So we get 30 meters per second as the final velocity. So 30 is equal to 4a, or the magnitude of acceleration is equal to a is equal to 30 upon 4, or 7.5. So the acceleration is 7.5 meters per second square, and it is acceleration, not retardation. A train starting from rest takes 6 seconds to cover a distance of 216 meters. Here we will use the third equation of motion, which is v square equals u square plus 2as. Let me erase this slide. So this is minus 8 meter per second square, 9.8 meters per second square, and 7.5 meters per second square. Now this D choice, a train starting from rest takes 6 seconds to cover a distance of 216 meters. So we will use the third equation of motion, which is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So the train is starting from rest, which means that the initial velocity is 0. So u is 0 and the final velocity is not given. So we will have to use another equation, which is the second equation of motion, which is s is equal to ut plus half at square. U is 0 and the distance covered is 216 meters. So we will write this as 216 meters is equal to ut, so 0 multiplied by time, which is 6 seconds, plus 1 by 2 half at, ut plus half at square. So this is 1 by 2 multiplied by acceleration, which we have to find, multiplied by the time square, which is 6 seconds square, 6 square. Now we will cancel this term since it is 0 multiplied by 6, and then we get 216 multiplied by 2 upon 6 square is equal to acceleration. So the acceleration is 12 meters per second square. 12 meters per second square. Now we will see which of the following has the largest magnitude of acceleration. So the largest magnitude of acceleration is of choice D, which is a train starting from rest takes 6 seconds to cover a distance of 216 meters, and the magnitude of acceleration is 12 meters per second square, which is the greatest. So the answer is choice D. Now we will move to another question. A car is moving on a horizontal cement road with a uniform velocity 90 km per hour. Read the following statements regarding the motion of the car. S1. The acceleration of the car is 0. S2. No force is acting on the car. S3. Kinetic energy and linear momentum of the car are constant during this motion. S4. Engine of the car is doing no work. Now choose the correct option. The road is a horizontal cement road, which means that there is friction. Friction is present. And it is moving with a uniform velocity 90 km per hour. So the velocity is constant at 90 km per hour. So the acceleration of the car will be 0. So S1 is true. S2 says that no force is acting on the car, which is wrong, because if we imagine this as the car, there are two forces acting on the car, which is the front motion of the engine which pulls the car forward, or the work done by the engine, and friction is applying a backward force on the car. So no force is acting on the car is wrong. Here we have neglected air drag, But if we consider air drag, then also it can be considered under friction. S3. Kinetic energy and linear momentum of the car are constant during this motion. So the kinetic energy is half mv square, and since the mass and velocity of the car are unchanged, the kinetic energy is constant, and the linear momentum is mass into velocity, and since the mass and velocity both are constant, so the linear momentum is constant. So S3 is a true statement. S4. Engine of the car is doing no work. Since it is a horizontal cement road, which means that there is friction, the engine of the car is doing work to bring the car for the car to move at a uniform velocity. So the engine of the car is doing work, so the statement S4 is wrong. So only the statements S1 and S2 are correct, which means that choice B is the correct answer. Here choice D is the correct answer, and in this question choice B is the correct answer. Thank you. Have a nice day.